strong.
Indianapolis Motor Speedway, welcome in to the iRacing Truck Series. It is race number 4 on a Monday evening of season number 3 at the greatest spectacle in e-racing, as I like to call it, except it's not the Indianapolis 500. This is the iRacing Truck Series as we welcome you in to Indianapolis for race number 4, of course, of the series. 74 degrees, 102 down on the track, going to be slick. And, of course, this race presented by LD Concepts. And not to mention 35% fuel, 2 sets of tires, which means we are going to see likely only 9 laps of racing before pit stops happen. So we're going to see a lot of pit stops in a roll tonight, and so much more as the checkered flag waves and we get ready to go qualifying. But we're going to take care of the business we get to take care of here on Captain TV first. I am the captain. Welcome in on this Monday night. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves. Doubleheader again tonight. Indianapolis Motor Speedway. As a matter of fact, tonight, it's almost like the mecca of motorsports night here on Captain TV. We get the trucks here at the Brickyard, and then we're going to go out to Iowa, where the big block modifieds of the Short Track Super League are at Knoxville, which is like the big dirt race in America. So that's going to be pretty cool coming up here later on this evening. So right now, though, let's focus on this race at hand as we get ready to go qualifying here as the cars are on the track. And let's take a look at the point standings. This is all thanks to the Discord page. And right there, you see Bryce McCoon, the leader of the points after his 2 wins so far. This season, he is I'm sorry, 1 win. He's got 2 career wins. I got that stat wrong, but 1 win so far this season, and he leads the points right now as we enter this evening's race over not Bryce Alphin. What am I thinking? I'm on a roll again today. Brandon Alphin, Ryan Whitaker's 3rd. I am definitely doing great here. I can't even get names right. Tim Abrell is 4th, and Jeffrey Locklear 5th. There we go. Deep breath. Here we go. That's your points right now as we are at race number 3 of the series. Here's your team points. Down here at the bottom is the official ones. Of course, iRacing over Black Cat right now in 2nd. PTP is 3rd. B&B Motorsports 4th. And Sutter Esports in the 5th position there. Taking a look at the Rookie of the Year standings right now. Of course, I edited out all the R's in names, so you're not going to know who's a rookie and who's not anymore. But this is basically how it looks. We have a tie right now. Trevor White and Caden Tufts at 42 points. Michael Eckert, 38. Cole Morton and Austin White in the 21 car there in the 5th position. I'll make that the 33 car. So, anyways, that is where we sit right now as we enter the points, as we enter race number 3 of the season. Here tonight, race 4 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I promise I will be on my A game by the time this race goes green. Let's go down to the track right now as laps are starting to get logged in. And let's see what is happening. Of course, thanks to our good friends at Track Cams for Gourmet. They, of course, have hooked us up with the cameras here this evening that you will get to hear and see out on track tonight from the Brickyard. As you see Caden Tufts, the Daytona winner, the rookie, out on track right now in that 088. The Rycro Motorsports Silverado. Goes through turn 2, the south end of the racetrack, up the back straightaway, 5/8 of a mile long. Barrett Morton on the pole right now. Bryce McCoon is second. Yeah, I don't know if I'm good or not. I'm out there today. I was doing good. I mean, I'm happy. I'm in a good mood. Didn't really work too hard today. I'm feeling good, but come out with the case of the stumbles here the last few minutes. But that happens sometimes. Just shows you I'm live, I guess. I'll be all right. And Tufts across the line in the 88 car. The Canadian driver goes P5, 52.78. Not too bad of a lap for him. Let's see who else comes out here on track while we have a few minutes to get through qualifying. Here is Cole Morton, the Asheville Rooftop Bar Tours at number 6. So as I mentioned, a 35% fuel, only going to get about 9 laps on a tank. So not going to be a lot. That's going to lead, actually. I did the math here, and I actually did the math wrong earlier. So that was the start of everything, by the way. When I did the math wrong, as Morton locks in 53.22 and 6th. Jacob Locklear up to 7th. Clint Spells 8th. Sorry, Jake. Aaron Beaver going to move the 9th. And Patrick Thompson to the pole with a 52.33. Got Barrett Morton by about 0.5 of a second. So great lap for Thompson. He was pretty fast in qualifying. He's looking to get out here and win this thing. There's Colby Wells in the 45 truck. Colby with that win at Las Vegas last week. A very, very surprising finish in the end. Wells came all the way from 4th up to the lead and won that race. Got his 3rd career victory. And the momentum carries 52.41 up P4. Here's Nick Leo, the Jewel number 69 truck. Getting a little tail happy off turn 2. Very easy to get tight and loose there because some reason the way this track is, the wind is always blowing across the back straightaway. I'm not sure if that's an iRacing thing or what, but it always creates a tight condition in turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn 4. He completely misses the corner, misses the bottom. That's going to hurt him lap time-wise. This track is all about rhythm. Across the line, Nick Leo, 9th, 52.77. I'm pretty sure turn 4 hurt him. Jeffrey Spells up to the 13th position with a 52.53. P8 right now. There's Michael Eckert out on track, the 15 car, or truck, the Ford F-150 here. Actually a pretty cool looking paint scheme. I like that red, black, and white. It's 3 of my favorite colors. Not to be a little biased there. Oh, my chicken nuggets and tater tots. Yes, they were good. A little mild sauce with them. Kept it basic. And that might be part of my issue, is the food was so good it caused the stutters in me. Michael Eckert just starting his qualifying lap down to turn 2. You saw him get a little loose in 1. And that's more because with the 35% fuel, there's so much weight in the front of the truck. It's causing the truck to finally grip when it does, and it brings the back end around. It causes that, what they call a tight loose. Down the back straightaway, turn 3. And once again, Eckert kind of misses the bottom of the track there. Off turn 4, and Eckert crosses the line. And P16, 53.31. Let's see who else is coming out on track. Looks like Tim Abrell. And the Greblets on ice, number 8. And qualifying's over. Oh, never mind. I thought it was over. Fooled me. Only 2 trucks that have not ran a qualifying lap, Tim Abrell and Chris Lewis. And this keeps going. It might not count Abrell's lap. Well, it looks like Tim may be having some issues there, so we'll see what happens with him when it is all over with. But appreciate you guys joining us here tonight here in the Circle City, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, Indiana. Actually, the town we are in. Yes, it is an actual town here just outside of Indianapolis to the northwest of the city. Qualifying about 90 seconds or so from being over with. Tim did run a lap 54.42. He will be 19th fastest. So Chris Lewis, the only one who has not run a qualifying lap. So Lewis isn't on track yet, so he's not going to cross the line and have time to run a lap. So that is going to give Patrick Thompson, Patchy's going to win the pole for the Brickyard, and he pretty quick lap of a 53.32. And let's bring old Chicken Nugget himself up here to the broadcast booth as we talk to him here. Patrick, you got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Patrick, congratulations. Unless Chris Lewis somehow finds Mach 5 speed, you are going to be on the pole for this race because he's not going to get across the start-finish line. So congratulations on that. Your thoughts as you enter the Brickyard?
I feel pretty good, honestly. I mean, it's really loose, so it was kind of hard to get a good lap time down, but kind of just stuck through it and hoping this, number 1 spot helps me get to the end where I need to be.
Now, is the looseness coming from a product of tight, the tight in the center because of the less fuel in the truck, or is it a overall loose setup because of the weather?
I think it's probably a little bit of both on it. But I don't really know, honestly. I haven't really been here with the truck, so I don't really know how they usually feel. So I'm sure it's probably a little bit of both.
They feel like trucks, okay? Now, hey, man, in all seriousness, great lap, man. Good luck. 60 laps, a lot of pit stops, a lot of ways to mess it up, but also a lot of ways to take advantage. And we'll see if we'll get the 28 to be kissing the bricks by the end of tonight.
Yeah, I hope so. I need it.
Okay, sounds good, man. Good luck tonight. And that is Patrick Thompson. You see his black, red, and white. The Twitch channel there, Patchy GV. What is GV?
I don't even know.
Okay, fair enough. Patchy GV. Follow him on Twitch. There you go. Go check him out there. And let's move him back to his channel. He moved himself. So there you go. Good video, maybe? We'll go with that. All right, starting lineup for the Brickyard here. Race number 4 of 8. Halfway point tonight. New York's Patrick Thompson starting next to Barrett Morton. Another good qualifying spot for the 19 with a number 5 on his truck. Brandon Alfin and Colby Wells. Teammates going to start 3rd and 4th. Bryce McCoon, Ryan Whitaker. They'll start in row number 3. Dan Marrera, Jeffrey Spells, row number 4. Row 5. Caden Tufts, Nick Leo. As the trucks roll off, Michael Eckert, Dalton Wilson. Good qualifying run for him. He'll start in the 12th position. Clint Spells and Anthony Kay. And yes, I finally got the name. Anthony Heiswetter. Welcome to the TI Truck Series, my friend. Starts 14th. 15th and 16th, Trevor White and Jacob Locklear. Cole Morton, Tim Abrell, they'll start 17th and 18th. Chris Harris and Kyle DeBig will start 19th and 20th. Aaron Beaver and Austin White will start 21st and 22nd. And Chris Lewis starting tail end Charlie on the field this evening. As I mentioned, it'll be 60 laps of racing, which is 150 miles. around this 2.5 mile track, 35% fuel, 2 sets of tires. So you will not be taking tires in 2/3 of your pit stops tonight. That's a good way to put it. Because they're going to need to pit at least 6 times this evening. Here, one truck already saving fuel here up front. Patrick Thompson trying to play the old fuel saving mode. Nothing wrong with that. Yes, very big track. So big that you actually cannot see the whole entire track from where you sit. Only certain spots of Indianapolis Motor Speedway you can see the whole entire track. Should mention there was one penalty that was rescinded before the race. Chris Harrison was supposed to, I believe, get an EOL. He was cleared before the race and before that past race, so he did not have a penalty for a wrong number and stuff like that. So he is good to go, and we are good for racing. It's race number 4 from the Brickyard, TI Racing style. One truck popping out. Michael Eckert going to go 3 wide down the back straightaway. Getting that run on, I believe that's Morera there. In the 26 it is. He will at least gain 1 spot out of it. And he does gain 2 as Eckert takes that position away. Great move on his part there. Ooh, a little looseness there out of the 6, I believe that was. As Thompson brings him off turn 4 and leads lap 1. Morton, Alfin, Wells, McCoon, Whitaker, your top 6. It's all fun and games until you have a line of Kevin Whitaker Chevrolet trucks following you. That is Caden Tufts, the 88 truck, the winner from the opening race of the season. Caden running in the 8th position right now. Nick Leo already up 3 spots in 2 laps. One truck up against the outside wall. A lot of trucks had to evade him back there. It's Dalton Wilson in the 5. Dalton off the pace. He's scrunched up that right side. Nice little pancake. Tough break for him. And battle right here as Jacob Locklear under attack. The 34 there of Keiswetter, the inside. But you know what? This track is, I don't know what it is. Ever since the new build, Indianapolis has become a multi-groove racing track. You can actually move it up about a half a groove to a full groove to the middle of the track, and you will actually get a run off the corner and either hold position or even pass somebody. Brandon off into 3rd position. A little burp of the throttle there through turn 2. You see the flags blowing out towards the east, towards downtown Indianapolis. For some reason, it's always that way on iRacing. Nothing wrong with it, just the way it is. Which allows you to be a little tight off turn 2. It even helps you a little bit here in turn 3, but it can cause you to be a little loose in 4 and 1. As you see, pretty much everybody's single file. Let's go back here to Chris Harrison, the 17th position. Inside the 6 of Cole Morton. Cole getting that draft up there on that high side. And he's going to hold on to the position, see if he can get down to the bottom here, though. Got that going on. Now Trevor White, the leader in the rookie points, is under attack as Clint Spells to his inside. And much like Jeffrey, I'm not sure what Clint spells either. "16 viewers watching tonight so far. Appreciate that. Spells falling back a little. That's Jeffrey, actually. He's already been in the wall with a little pancake. Let's bounce up here to Caden Tufts to the inside of Nick Leo for the 7th position here. The 88 truck. Oh, Nick got a little loose there, almost some tight loose there. Still side by side down to turn 3. Thompson out to a 7/10 of a second lead over Barrett Morton, who's got 7/10 on Brandon Alphin. And it's kind of tight between the rest of the field here. But that clean air definitely playing a role right now on that 28 truck. As I mentioned, if you're watching tonight for the first time, we appreciate you joining us here on Captain TV. If you're not watching for the first time, we appreciate you coming back and enjoying my humor. There's Colby Wells, last week's winner at Las Vegas in that spectacular finish. Holding off the 95, Bryce McCoon there, Ryan Whitaker behind him. If you can get away without clipping like Ryan did just there, he clipped that rumble strip there on the inside of turn 4. If you can get to the bottom of another truck and get the air on your nose, even if it's the left front corner, you can get the run into the corner. Now you see McCoon, the teammates kind of swapping spots. Colby Wells letting him go. Now, Colby, believe it or not, has experience both in the IndyCar Series and the Truck Series for TI Racing here at the Brickyard. Yeah, I appreciate that, Mr. Arena of Idea Racing. Right here, you see Colby Wells kind of sticking his truck in almost like a half a groove up, and it's allowing Ryan Whitaker to get the inside in that clean air. If he can do that, that helps you get a run off the corner. As you see, 8 laps already in the book, so now we enter the window where pit stops could be happening very quickly. And right on cue, here comes Chris Harris in the pit road. 55-mile-an-hour speed limit. Unlike the IndyCar Series, you see the cones actually start way out there for pit road entry. And you take a very long 55-mile-an-hour down pit road. The longest pit road in all of racing when it comes to the stock cars, but also the longest pit stalls and most narrow. So it's a very tricky pit road. There's Thompson, the 28 truck. He said he felt pretty good about her, and he has led all 9 laps so far, and here he comes to pit road. And as a matter of fact, here comes a freight train to pit road. Ooh, lock him down. 55, got to be very careful here. We have a procession on pit road. So the interesting thing here is if you can make it to lap 10, like this next lap by, for instance, Ryan Whitaker, Chris Lewis, Locklear, and these guys, this might become a 5-stop race for them. Yeah, it's the longest pit road boxes, but it's the narrowest. But everybody looks like fuel only out of everyone who came to pit road that time by. That's what I'm seeing. Everybody fuel only, fuel only, fuel only for Morton. As they come off pit road, Dalton Wilson probably getting some damage fixed. Chris Harrison fuel only. Kyle DeMake fuel only. So everyone taking fuel. Let's see if anyone goes tires. Here comes the rest. Jeffrey Spells leaving his pit stall as you see Ryan Whitaker, champion from season number 2, looking for that first win of the season. He rolls out. Here comes the pack. Going to be coming into turn 1 right about now. So where can they get out on pit road here? There's Chris Lewis, Jacob Locklear, Aaron Beaver, Tim Abrell. As I mentioned, all these guys is Whitaker trying to get up to speed. He's already down to 4th. Looks like Ryan Whitaker going to fit right in the 5th position, so the draft not going to break up too much here. And we are going to spread out the field just a little bit here after the first round of green flag pit stops. These are the different fan cams you can actually enjoy. I know there's a couple you can get right now at Track Cam 4 Gourmet if you want to maybe find your seat at the Brickyard, like if you sit up here in the press box area off turn 2. That would have been your view right there. Brickyard crossing right here on the back straightaway. 3 holes on the inside, the rest of the 15 on the out. So there is your battle for the lead as Barrett Morton in the 19, or the 5 as we'll call it tonight, there in second. He's right there. Brandon Alphin still trying to get that first career win. And there in the 3rd position, Colby Wells, Ryan Whitaker. All of them in the running here. And you know what? Whitaker just caught that rumble strip there, and that might have loosened his truck up. Morton got a really good run off turn 1 into 2 now. A shrimp fried this rice. I might need a little help on that one. Probably something I said a minute ago and I have no clue. I don't remember. Look at Caden Tufts, the inside here in the 88, going to make the pass on McCoon in the 95. Ryan Whitaker going to go by Colby Wells, bring Caden with him. Caden is moving through this field. I wondered, did Caden maybe take 2 tires here? Because he had a 9-second pit stop. He did not take 4, because I don't even think with the single lug nut cup car next year you can do 9-second pit stops. Caden up to the 4th position right now. So still all 23 trucks on the lead lap. However, Jeffrey Spells is right on the edge. As a matter of fact, right on cue, Jeffrey Spells just went a lap down. Let's go back here. Brother Clint trying to attack Michael Eckert. This is for the 12th or 11th position. There you go. There's Clint getting a little bit of the inside. You see Eckert gets loose. Oh, and Clint gets tight. It still gets a pretty good run here. See if Eckert protects. He does. Eckert drives it too deep into 3. Either that or he's trying to work that top groove here a little bit. Oh, Eckert's in the outside wall, and he's now on the inside wall. He keeps it straight, but Michael Eckert has destroyed both sides of his trucks. He looks like maybe just lost focus for a quick second and lost where he was on track and put himself in the outside wall accidentally from what it looks like. But no caution. We stay green. Now teammate's going to battle out for the 6th position here. You see the lap car of Jeffrey Spells hold up that inside line. That's actually going to hurt Ryan Whitaker. As Chris Harrison back to pit road here in the 16th position. Michael Eckert in also unscheduled pit stop there. Oh, Spells up the track. Had to push Colby up a little bit there. So when do you take tires here? Because you got 2 sets of tires to work with. You're going to make more than likely 5 or 6 stops, depending on how well you treat your fuel here. Do you wait till about halfway and take your tires in at lap 30? Or do you go maybe 20 and 40 on the tires and take them right here? Very interesting strategy. There you see the supposed to be the 83 of Chris Harrison getting back on track. There's Thompson. There is Brandon Alphin, and there is Barrett Morton. So you see Brandon Alphin has moved up to the 2nd position. The 5 truck starting to get a little tight. And now Caden Tufts, who has been running some of the fastest laps in the race, up here in the 4th position now. Hey, we don't do political talk around. I'm just kidding. Caden moves to the inside, so you would probably take tires this time around, lap 20. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Take tires here, skip another round, come back, take tires at 40, and then go all the way on the 2nd set of tires to the finish. Ooh, who got tight there? Barrett did. Way tight. Especially a normal run at Indianapolis is about 30 laps, 30 to 34 laps or so. So you're at the point right now where your tires are roughly 66% worn when you look at it like that of what you would normally run. So yeah, I would go ahead and get off them right now. And I think we're about to see the convoy come down pit road again. So 18 laps complete. Here they come again. Caden Tufts, Brandon Alphin, Barrett Morton, Bryce McCoon, Colby Wells, Nick Leo, Dan Barrera, Santa Claus. Everybody's on pit road. That hands the lead to Ryan Whitaker. And here you guys go off pit road. You see some going fuel only here, some taking tires. I think Tufts went with no tires. Whitaker's 7-second stop. He went no tires. A lot of people going no tires again. Oh, nope, I stand corrected. Patrick Thompson, a 10-second stop. He might have went 2. Brandon Alphin, a 14-second stop. I think he went 4 tires. As here comes Ryan Whitaker. Chris Lewis coming in. Locklear, Aaron Beaver, all these guys. Lap number 20. These are the ones we might want to watch on the fuel mileage. If this thing stays green, these are the ones we might be watching get to the finish unless you can save an extra lap of fuel somehow. Indianapolis, you're on the throttle about 90% of the lap. But Whitaker leaves the pits, and that is going to hand the lead to Caden Tufts, the opening race winner of the season. Let's see, Santa Claus, I'm being told from my pit road reporters, got 32 different hoofs, or whatever the hell they're pronounced. 8 reindeer, 4, you get where I'm going. Patrick Thompson, he comes out in the second position. We'll see how those tires work for him. Brandon Alphin here, he's the guy that we're going to be watching back here in this 21 truck. Baron Morton to the inside, and he'll take a position away. He's on 4 tires. Well, that was confirmed. He's starting parked. Matter of fact, Rudolph started this race, but drivers were getting confused that pit road was closed because of his nose. There's Chris Lewis, the man who started dead last on the field, up to the 9th position here. The Carolina native looking to get a win here at the Brickyard. He's tried to run a couple of the 250-mile races that his TI Racing League runs. His IndyCar series, and now he's going to try to get one here in the Truck Series tonight. Fastest truck on the track right now, Barrett Morton, but Brandon Alphin is right there with him, 53-second laps. They are a full second faster than the top 2 right now. That right there is Patrick Thompson right up front, 3.2 seconds ahead. Look how the difference in tires right there. So Brandon's going to make the pass on Thompson. And Morton should be able to get him here through 3 and 4. In the north chute of the track. Caden Tufts with 3.2 seconds right now over Alphin. That just tells you how much these tires fall off in this race. Now Bryce McCoon coming to the inside. So yeah, the tire fall off here is pretty amazing at the Brickyard. So it's, like I said, you're coming up now for these guys who have not taken tires. You're almost on a full 100% fuel run now in these trucks. But I would say these tires are probably taking more of a beating because of the fact that they're a much tighter setup with the less fuel. All the weight's on the front of the truck. Trevor White, Chris Harrison back here, 15th and 16th position. There's Tim Abrell, who has fortunately stopped the blinking part. Now Ryan Whitaker's coming to pit road. This is an unscheduled stop, I think. The 3 enters his pit stall. Let's see what his crew does. Well, they do absolutely nothing, but virtually we see right side tires going on. Is he going 4 tires? It's exactly what's going on. 4 tires and fuel. Whitaker pulls away here. I'm not sure of the strategy, what it is. He comes out of the pits here at lap 25. Unless he can find a way to do 11 laps for 3 stints. That would be the only way he could make this work. So I don't know if there's something happened to the truck or whatnot. If he can stay on the lead lap here, that's going to be also interesting here. As Brandon Alphin is on the back tailgate of Tufts. And to the lead, Brandon Alphin. What a heck of a track if you can get your first career win at this track. Bryce McCoon also running through here now. He's on 4 tires to the inside of Thompson, moving him up to the 4th position. And now Colby Wells coming to pit road. So this is at lap 28, so just shy of the halfway point. Now I should mention, Michael Eckert fans, he is off the track. And unfortunately, unless something big happens, we'll finish in the 23rd position tonight. You wonder if these are some of the trucks that maybe went 2 stints without taking tires, and it's gotten that tight, and maybe the tires are worn, and they're having to come to pit road early. That's the only thing I can think of right now. There's Alphin right there in the top 3 on the screen as Bryce McCoon has joined this battle now with Barrett Morton. Cole Morton's on pit road right now. Patrick Thompson has fallen to the 5th position. And here we go, top 3 coming in. Top 4 coming in. And almost a pass for the lead on pit road. Barrett doing a very smart move there and backing out of it, because you never know when you're, if you don't know your pit stall, if you started after the guy. And that is probably one of the things, if I could teach somebody something right now that gets overlooked on iRacing, is the knowledge of where you started. You get a situation like that where you're side by side with the 5 truck. You should always remember, is they're taking no tires here, so fuel only for these 2, 3, 4 trucks right here, no tires. Most of the time, if you think about it during the race, you can remember who you start around. So if you know that the 5 started right by the 21 and that kind of thing, and you're side by side, I would have probably backed off and said, all right, you can have the position here because we're going to get in the pit road easily into our stalls. A lot of people won't do that, and all of a sudden they run into each other because they didn't know where the other guy's stall is. It's like, well, did you not see where they started in the race? You always want to know everything, or as much as possible, about the field you race around. Know where they started, or have an idea of where they started so you know where their stall is going to be. Chris Lewis on pit road. Locklear coming in. Aaron Beaver coming in. Especially you think of like Talladega or something like that. You always got trucks running into each other because they don't realize where they got to turn left at. So Lewis leaves pit road. Thompson already been in the pits. Locklear, Abrell, Aaron Beaver, all these guys on pit road. And we have a pass for the lead. Barrett Morton to the lead in the 5 truck. So now we have to watch Ryan Whitaker. Whitaker has fresh tires. Colby Wells, fresh tires. Nick Leo, fresh tires. So I'm thinking what Thompson and these guys are doing is they are banking on a late race caution. Anybody else get the impersonation of the Bugs Bunny joke there as I was doing that? This guy, fresh tires. This guy, fresh tires. Of course, you think of the Bugs Bunny joke. First base, Bugs Bunny. Second base, Bugs Bunny. Third base, Bugs Bunny. If you've not seen that episode, please go on YouTube and watch it after this broadcast, please. With Jacob Locklear now. Jacob in the 10th position. The top 10, a couple trucks getting loose. We had dueling Asheville rooftop looseness on the back straightaway here. That would not have been good promos for Asheville rooftop bar tours. Locklear up to the 10th position as he goes by those couple trucks. He took fuel only that time by as he trails his teammate Dan Herrera there in the other of the Grublets on ice truck. And there's Locklear in the 10th position. Nick Leo running 11th. There is Clint Spells in the 12th spot as he looks up there at the 11th position trying to catch him. Now, Nick Leo is on fresh tires right now. There he is in the 69 truck. See what he can put together with the 4 new Feel Goods. Keep an eye on Ryan Whitaker right now. Ryan is roughly 10 seconds or so back from Barrett Morton. Actually, I apologize. We're watching Patrick Thompson. He is the one that has the 4 fresh tires, and so does Ryan Whitaker. Yeah, so they're way back, actually, believe it or not, right now from Barrett Morton. And I'm not sure they can catch them before the next pit stop here. So the strategy is definitely playing into Barrett Morton's favor, I believe, right now. And Brandon Alphin and Bryce McCoon, who's only a second back. We're getting to that point now where let's look at all the pit strategy going on here. The pit strategy board up. This is what we're looking at right now. As you see, Ryan Whitaker with the very interesting pit stop there. He pitted at 10, pitted at 20, and then came to pit road at 25. The only things I can think of is there some kind of strategy involved in this, or that he might have maybe some kind of fueling app that maybe shortened him on fuel. I've seen that happen a few times. But Chris Lewis, he's made it all the way, 10, 20, 30. You do the math, 40, 50, 60, makes it to the finish. So he might be the one to watch tonight. And here comes the fresh tires. Ryan Whitaker inside of Caden Tufts for the 4th spot. This is 9 seconds back. And now Ryan Whitaker's coming to pit road. So here he is now officially split. He did 10 laps on that one. kind of curious about this one. I'm not going to question it because he knows what he's doing, but he obviously has all the information inside his truck of what's going on. So there must be something that happened in that last run or something that made him pitch short. So that's one thing I've learned to do. Never question what people do, and I'm not going to, because these guys are out here having a good time. They're racing hard. And in the end, they end up doing something. I'm like, whoa, I didn't think of that. Check out back here, Aaron Beaver, the 97 truck. That's that red and white truck there as he pokes to the inside of Cole Morton for position. So Cole Morton lets Aaron by for the 12th spot. So nice job by Aaron as he rolls through the field, up 4 positions. Actually up 9 positions to 12th, so nice job there. Keep an eye, get an update on Patrick Thompson here. Patrick in that 28 truck has come up to the back bumper of Chris Lewis. And he swings to the inside, takes the 5th position away. Here, right? Yeah, it worked for Kyle, didn't it? So coming up next week, we go to Phoenix Raceway out in the desert. 100 laps there on the new configuration, of course. We'll have that race for you 7:30 Eastern Time next Monday night. As we have hit the halfway point of the series for season number 3. There's your leader, Barrett Morton. Got about 7/10 of a second over Bryce Alfin. He's got the lap truck at Tim Abrell between the two. Bryce McCoon now 2.5 seconds back. And believe it or not, with the 4 tires, Patrick Thompson has actually lost about 6 or 7 seconds to the leader. Now I wonder if he's saving those tires. Playing a little possum maybe with the field. And here come the leaders back to pit road with 22 laps to go. Now here's the thing. With them pitting right now, they're going to have to run 11 laps in the next stint. And I don't know of anybody who has gone 11 complete laps on a tank of fuel. And that could be another thing Thompson's doing. Maybe he's saving fuel. Thompson just kind of blipping the throttle there through turn 2. So it looks like tires for Morton, tires for Alfin, tires for Bryce McCoon as they roll out. Whitaker taking trouble for McCoon. Oh, I thought maybe he clipped the grass. Okay, never mind. That's what it was showing me. He clipped the grass. Nothing wrong. Sorry for the scare. And now Patrick Thompson coming to pit road. So is Chris Lewis. Now, if you guys are enjoying the broadcast tonight, I invite you to please stick around for the second race tonight. Around 9:15 or so, we'll get the green flag. Knoxville Raceway tonight is the host for the Big Block Modifieds. If you have not hung out and watched these races last week and stuff, it has been some wild stuff. So stick around for some dirt racing coming up here afterwards. Big Block Modifieds, some very fun cars. Thompson fuel only here. Now, if I remember correctly, Whitaker was pitting, or not Whitaker, but I'm sorry, Thompson was pitting with the earlier group. And that time he went a lap longer, if I see this correctly. Let me throw up the pit strategy board. Is he still in the top 10? Because it will only show the top 10. And let's make sure I see this right. Yes, he did. Look at this right here. Look at the 5th position. Patrick Thompson, lap 29, his 3rd stop. Lap 40, his second stop. So he went 11 laps on a tank of fuel here. So Patrick Thompson, obviously in fuel save, and has put himself in a position he might save a little bit more fuel here this run and could be in line to win this thing. Thompson trying to hold off Colby Wells right now for the 5th position here. Up here, battle for 2nd. Check that, it's for 3rd. Bryce McCoon to the inside of Ryan Whitaker. $18 laps to go here in the Brickyard. Caution free so far. Been a pretty good race. Great strategies and everything. Cars, trucks battling all over the place. Hopefully you've enjoyed the race so far this evening. Aaron Beaver trying to hold off Clint Spells for the 12th position now. These guys have given each other so much space. Plenty of respect out here. All right, so now Ryan Whitaker coming back to pit road. 17 laps to go. He's still got to make one more stop. Kevin Whitaker Chevrolet truck gets right side tires. Left side's going on and he will roll away. So 4 tires here for the 3. There's your leader coming into turn 1 here. So can Whitaker stay on the lead lap? Colby Wells on pit road, 16 laps to go. He'll have to make one more stop. You saw Whitaker just come across the screen there as he just got off pit road. Here's a battle for the 8th position. Jacob Locklear trying to attack Nick Leo. Nope, I got it backwards again. I'm messing this one up. Dan Barrera's trying to pass Nick Leo and saving some fuel. There's Jacob Locklear. For some reason, I get nights where I look over at the telemetry and I just don't read it right. So it looks like Dan's just kind of saving fuel there, riding behind the 69 truck. Yeah, one truck blinking pretty bad here. I think that might be it. Is a 34 of Kai Sweater, Anthony K, as we formerly know him as. Chris Harrison coming to pit road. Now, I don't want to be the one that jinxes anything, but once upon a time, TI Racing had a race here in the IndyCar Series at the Brickyard. It was a 100-lap race, and it went 98 laps, caution-free, and a caution came out, and all hell broke loose afterwards. As the guy who put the race up, I won't mention any names, Chris Lewis, put up green-white checkers in that series, and it turned into mayhem and a lot of angry drivers. I sure hope this truck race doesn't turn into that. Nick Leo to pit road. So when do the leaders come to pit road here? See Morton with about 0.3 of a second over Alphin. McCoon there in third, about 3 seconds back. 14 seconds back and fourth is Patrick Thompson. And Caden Tuff 17 seconds back in the fifth position. Chris Lewis is 20 back in sixth. Dan Marrera 33 seconds back in the seventh position. Jacob Locklear 36 seconds back in eighth. Aaron Beaver about 44 seconds back in ninth, along with Clint Spells. That's your top 10 right now. There's Clint right there. And first of the leaders to pit road, here comes Caden. And Caden's been in the wall. Look at that right side of his truck. Holy flapjacks. Well, a double whammy here. He's going to be short on fuel, and he's got to get damage fixed. Left side's going on the 88, so that tells me he took rights earlier when I thought he did. And now leaders to pit road, and they're going to be fuel saving here. 12 laps to go, coming to 11. Hey, speaking of green-white checkers in that race a couple seasons ago I brought up, here comes Julian Altada. He must have knew I was talking about that race. Julian was in this Indy 250 race a couple seasons ago that went caution-free until lap 98, and, well, things changed. So there you see Patrick Thompson out in turn 2 right now as the leaders lead pit road. All fuel only for everybody so far. And Bryce McCoon, fuel only. So that is how it's going to work out right now. And there is your leader, Patrick Thompson. Hey, you showed up. And now Thompson comes to pit road. Chris Lewis there behind him in second. Let's see, here comes Barrett Morton off turn 4, so they will take the lead here. The question, can they somehow save 11 laps of fuel? And unfortunately, these trucks, I don't know if you can save enough. Well, Thompson, Lewis, Locklear, all these guys came to pit road. There's Jacob right there, entering his pit stall. Let's see what he does. I did not see the truck lift up, so he will go fuel only, and the 84 leaves. But we're going to keep an eye on all these drivers here. So these guys that pitted with 10 to go, they are the one that I think are going to be good to go on fuel here. So Miss Lynn, you might be seeing Jacob Locklear with a top 5 finish here. Never say never, though. We've seen plenty of things happen. That's why we run this race. Last Saturday night in the USRC's race, we had a guy that had won 11 races out of 14 in the season. You'd automatically think me saying that means he's a champion, right? How about he gets involved in a wreck in the final race of the season and his dad beats him for the championship? True story. That's why you run the race. Caden Tufts trying to battle with Patrick Thompson here. Remember, Thompson, I believe, has 4 tires. So he was able to get away here as Caden Tufts on left side tires, which I'm sure is not the most comfortable driving on this track. Patrick's next truck going to be Chris Lewis there in the 111. I'm sure Lewis is driving his you-know-what off. This right here might actually be the battle for the win. And I hate to say it might not be a battle. And there he goes. So Thompson passed Lewis. So here are the trucks now. Let's get this all set up here. Let me throw the old pit strategy board back up on the screen. And I'm going to leave it here for everybody to see. So the guys who pitted at lap 50 are going to be the ones to watch. So you look over here at 49. You have Barrett Morton, Brandon Alphin, Bryce McCoon, lap 49. Then the lap 50 bunch, Patrick Thompson, Chris Lewis. You are going to see Ryan Whitaker's actually on pit road, so is Colby Wells, so they're short on fuel, as I mentioned. But then there's Jacob Locklear. He pitted on lap 50 and moves to the 8th position. So let's go on board. I want to see if Bryce is, or if Barrett is saving fuel here. Not right now. When you're out in clean air, you're saving absolutely 0 fuel. And he's going full tilt. Let's check on Brandon Alphin behind him. Alphin's going full tilt. Now, you do wonder if the tires they're on, because they are on the same set of tires or double stint knees, if the laps going slower around the track, you wonder if that could help fuel mileage-wise. I don't know if you can save a whole lap doing that, though. There's Bryce McCoon in 3rd. There's the fuel saving I was listening for. Now, if I'm Bryce, I'm actually doing it down the long straightaway, not the short chute. Let's shut off now. There you go. Let her coast into the corner, get back to the, well, you can shut it off longer than that, I think. Bryce has got 6 seconds on Patrick Thompson. If I'm Bryce, I am letting these 2 trucks go behind him, and I am letting Patrick Thompson catch me. Will you win the race? Maybe not, but you know what? That gives you 6 seconds to save fuel and let them catch you. I'm just thinking out loud here as if I'm a racer. Again, that goes back to one of the big things in racing. Know where your opponents are. Going to be interesting. Here's Jacob Locklear, the 84 truck. Good to go on fuel, I believe. Last time by, actually the second fastest truck on the track. By the way, let's note that let's note that the equivalent of lap 98 from that IndyCar race would be lap 58 in this race. Next time by, lap 58. And no, I'm not trying to start anything. I'm just trying to put facts with facts here. Racing trends seem to happen. It's the way it goes. There's a reason why. How many times this season has Larry McReynolds, before Fox moved their broadcast to NBC, did Larry McReynolds start with the word, all right, let's look at the trends, and the caution comes out. It's the way it goes. Well, here we go. 2 laps to go. Barrett Morton, can he make it 5 miles on a tank of fuel? Brandon Alphin looking for his first career win. As a matter of fact, the top 2 have not won a race in this series yet. Bryce McCoon up to 3rd. As I mentioned, there's Patrick Thompson's second truck. There he goes to the inside of that lap truck. I think it's Dalton Wilson. McCoon shutting off fuel still as he's trying to coast. And Barrett Morton coming to pit road. Not going to make it. Brandon Alphin has backed off. He's going to try to make it. White flag, final lap from the Brickyard. Brandon is coasting around this track right now. He's got 3 seconds on McCoon and Thompson. Can he save enough to get to the line? Thompson is hanging out that right rear. Oh, and a 34 spins into Nick Leo. We stay green because the white flag is out. Still some 2 seconds back, and Alphin coasts to the line. It's going to be close from here. Checkered flag. He's going to make it. First career win. Brandon Alphin wins the Brickyard on fumes. McCoon second. Patrick Thompson third. Chris Lewis and Jacob Locklear right now going to be your top 5 if they can get to the line. Chris Lewis is going to finish 4th. He has crossed the line. Jacob Locklear going to finish 5th. Barrett Morton had such a big lead. He comes out 6th and finishes 6th in the race. Yeah, Alphin's out of gas. He's going to need help. I mean, he's got about 18 trucks with the same sponsor. They can all push him. I think both of these trucks ran out of fuel. Here comes Colby Wells to help. Maybe. No, or maybe not. I think Locklear's pulling over to. He's going to help him here. No, Colby, you're supposed to help him, not door him. Oh my gosh, what a finish. That was awesome. And I think we have one truck still trying to finish it. Hey, here's Caden Tufts. No pun intended, he's going to tough this one out. Hopefully he's got it neutral. I had this feeling a few weeks ago in a race. And look at that, he makes it. Caden Tufts finishing 12th with no fuel. And watch out for Lewis. So it's going to be a minute before Brandon gets over here to celebrate with some donut. Oh, no, he's not doing those now, is he? But how about that? Brandon Alphin going to victory lane. And the only driver I can think of off the top of my head, I'm trying to go through all the races at the Brickyard. If I remember correctly, is Paul Menard the only one to ever win the Brickyard in his first career win? If so, I was actually at that race. And matter of fact, if you look closely, you can actually see me at the wave of the checkered flag. Brandon Alphin wins. Bryce McCoon second. Patrick Thompson third. Chris Lewis finishes fourth. And Jacob Locklear, your top five. Barrett Morton finishing sixth. Dan Marrera seventh. Aaron Beaver eighth. Colby Wells finishes ninth. And Ryan Whitaker still gets a top 10. I'm about to ask him after this race about that strategy, see what happened there with that. Clint Spells finishing 11th. Caden Tufts finishes 12th. Tim Abrell 13th. Nick Leo 14th. He was involved in that last lap wreck. Whatever happened there. Trevor White 15th. Cole Morton, Anthony Keiswetter, Dalton Wilson finishing in the 17th position, finishing 18th. As I mentioned, Dalton Wilson, I should say. Chris Harrison 19th and Jeffrey Spells 20th. Austin White 21st. Kyle DeMig 22nd, 23rd, and last, unfortunately, to Michael Eckert. So while Brandon's getting pushed, let's go ahead and talk to him. I'm sure he's not got much going on in that truck right now. He's got nothing else to do for the next few minutes while he's he was getting pushed by Locklear, and he said, hey, dude, you're on your own from here. But Brandon Alphin, nice job, man. Congratulations as you just scored your first league win. We talked about this, last week, I think? We talked about you getting your first career win sometime in the very near future, and that very near future has come tonight at the Brickyard. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. That's what it turned into, a fuel strategy race, and just kind of got lucky. I know me and Barrett were in the same chat talking and stuff, and we actually miscalculated and started to have to save fuel that last run, so just barely had enough.
What were you able to do different that Barrett was able to not able to do? Was it the draft that helped you that much to save that much fuel?
I think it was the draft, but I really backed off and was kind of half throttle, 3/4. I mean, I really, whenever I saw that, and which he pulled away. I mean, I think he got 4 to 5 seconds in front of me, and I just kind of wanted to back it off a little bit and run. I mean, I saw we had a pretty big gap between me and McCune and Patchett, and just wanted to try to save. And I've been trying to figure out new tricks and stuff and all that, man, because I see everybody saving fuel, and I never could do it. So I finally kind of figured out about the clutch too. Yeah, as far as that goes. So holding the clutch in, and that kind of helped out.
It's never helped me out when it comes to the standpoint of, for some reason, it's always bitten me with a caution, or I've tried to save for too many laps. But yes, I know how the trick is for saving fuel. One day it will work for me, but it worked for you tonight. And congratulations, and not to mention your teammate there, Bryce, had it going pretty well for him behind you. He was just shutting the engine off and throwing in neutral, pushing the clutch in and stuff like that. But you're going to gain a few points on him tonight. Looks like when it's all over with. But, man, that first win, it's here.
I know. I kept waiting. To run out of gas, man, looking at how many gallons we had left. And just was fortunate enough we had enough left in the tank. That's what I told Barrett whenever we realized it was going to be close. Said, man, we're either going to, win it or finish last. Or at least that's what I told him. So it worked out.
It worked out for you, man. Congratulations. Send shout-outs whoever you like to.
Yeah, no, I'd just like to thank Kevin Whitaker Chevrolet and also Apex Pro for the sponsors and being able to do this league.
Congratulations, Brandon. And, oh, by the way, the 12th winner in league history right there, Brandon Alphin. Congratulations, and go celebrate a Brickyard win. And hope you like kissing bricks.
I know. I was disappointed. I was going to try to do a burnout through the whole front stretch, but that's the way it would go. That's my luck. Run out of gas, and not be able to burn one down.
Trying to pull a Kevin Harvick?
I ain't gonna be able to do it as good as him, but try something at least.
Just do this: go outside, go find a brick house, even if it's somebody who absolutely hates you or has a Rottweiler. Doesn't matter. Go kiss the brick house.
All right, I'll see what I can come up with.
And video where it doesn't count. Anyways,
how I'll put that in the Discord.
Nice job, Brandon. Congratulations.
All right, appreciate it, Chris.
You too, buddy. Brandon Alphin on the win, and let's talk to our second place finisher. Bryce McCoon, who came so close. Now, I was watching you, Bryce, on board. It seemed like you were doing the thing I thought would be the way to win the race by shutting your engine off and kind of coasting through the corner, but somehow your teammate did something different and was able to pull that win off, but still a second-place run for you.
Very good race. I was holding my clutch entering 1 and entering 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried to use some lap cars for the draft, and then the lap car got loose off of 1 and scared me, so I had to pass him. And then I don't know how Brandon made it on fuel. He must have had a very good draft from Barrett, and that must have just helped him close to the line at the end. I wish I saved like 0.1 more gallons so I could have pushed a little bit harder, because I ran out of fuel exiting 2 on the coast down lap.
Well, you definitely did. It seemed like everything right for the most part. Even were able to hold off fighting Patrick Thompson there for the second position. A good points night for you. I know Brandon's going to gain just a slight bit on you, but you're going to still hold that point lead, it looks like, after tonight.
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely hard holding off Patchy at the end. He had fresh tires going into that, and then Brandon will gain like 1 point on me. But I think the new Phoenix track is going to be a good one to watch.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a fun one. It's a great track to race on. It should be a lot of fun, especially if Lewis opens up the dog leg. Hint, hint.
I think that's what he's doing. I think we got the new Phoenix going.
Yes, he does the new Phoenix, but last time it was a new Phoenix, he was scared of the dog leg, I think. So, anyways, congratulations, and shout out to whoever you like to.
Yep, I got to thank Kevin Whitaker Chevrolet, Sage Coaching. I got to thank Chris Lewis and iRacing for putting this all on, having me on their team. And then I got to thank my family as usual, and thank you again for doing the broadcast, Chris. And
absolutely.
Then, yeah.
Well, great job tonight, man. Lightning McCoon, as he likes to be called. Congratulations on his second place finish, Bryce. You too, buddy. Now, let's bring Patchy up here. A third place finish for him, also close to finishing P2. But congratulations to you, Patrick, and just a great run. Just fell up a little bit short. What was the difference in the race?
Those darn pit stops. Overshot my box twice, so I think if I didn't do that, I probably would have been up there for the win, if not very, very close.
So you pretty much were on the same strategy from the start, and you were able to take advantage of that and go 10 laps all the way through the run. You and Lewis did that, and it seemed like it made it kind of easier for you to make it to the finish. But let me back up a second, because I want to correct myself. You had one run where you did 11 laps. What made you change there to get that 11th lap? Because obviously it helped you get to the finish.
Yeah, so I wasn't really sure how many laps exactly you could go on fuel. So I was really testing it the first couple stops. And I realized, if I keep going to this rate, I'm going to have to pit 1 extra time at the end just to make it on fuel.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm not doing that. There's no way. So on the second to last run, I think it was, I just saved the entire run. I had fresh tires and everything too. I kind of wasted them, but I just saved the entire time. And, put myself in the position where I don't have to save on that last one. I can go all out and make it all the way. And I was relying on everyone else to sputter or, maybe have to go in the pits the last little bit. So, I don't know. I just kind of used my brain a little bit. But even doing that, I didn't get the win. But
Dude,
we'll take a top 3.
We're racers. We don't have brains. Come on. Congratulations, and shout out to whoever you like to, bud.
I want to thank Caden Tufts for helping me out today, being my teammate. I want to thank you for doing what you do every week. Love it. Enjoy it.
Appreciate it.
Great. And I want to thank Chris Lewis for bringing me in this league, and helped me out throughout the couple seasons we've had. Had a lot of fun doing it. So.
Well, congratulations to you, Patrick. Go celebrate a third-place finish, and we will see you next week in Phoenix.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, yes, sir. And that is going to do it here for this evening. I actually went looking for Ryan. I'll see if I can message him or something. Maybe next week I'll have an answer for you guys. But just a tough situation for him. I have a feeling something short-filled him, if I had to guess. So, but what a race it was. We're going to hit pause here for a quick second. I'm going to go get set up for the dirt race. If you want to hang out here in the YouTube channel, all you got to do is flip over to the other broadcast I have set up there. And you can get ready for some dirt racing from Knoxville. That is going to be a lot of fun coming up here in a very short minute. Again, thanks to iRacing for allowing me to broadcast their races. Thanks for iRacing for allowing us the platform to be able to do this each and every night on Captain TV. And a big shout out to, of course, the winner, Brandon Alphin. First career win has finally come at the Brickyard. And always remember, this is not just a game. It's iRacing. You guys enjoy your Monday night and stick around. We'll be right back.
Let go of fear, you're holding the fire smoldering, it's starting all over again. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, burning inside. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, yeah. Every time I grip the wheel, I begin to feel I know what I'm in for. A white knuckle ride. You got a fix for me, you know what I need. Oh, it's a breakneck speed. Might as well enjoy the ride. The yellow round explodes. Get strong.